Hello everybody, I'm Paul Higgins and welcome to this new edition of Eagle Insider because it's a new school year. And what a better way to start off the new school year with our new principal, Mrs. Cheri Wood. Welcome to Santa Margarita.
Thank you, it's wonderful to be here.
I've had an opportunity to see you on campus. You started July 1 and now it's on the brink of the school year getting ready to start. How's it going?
It's a fantastic place. Everyone here is so warm and welcoming. It's like a big family, and it's a lot of information. Yeah. But if you want to make sure that you get to know everyone and make people feel comfortable, and so it's been really fun to become part of the family, even in 3 weeks. So. You
know, you have done such a great job in your career of being a principal. And we don't have time to talk about all the wonderful things that you've done, but you are here for a reason. What's the most important thing that you want to accomplish as you get out of the gate? And that list probably is super long, but what's the main thing that you want to establish for yourself and for the school?
I think it's really important to make sure that our Catholic identity is strong and that we carry on the legacy of Mr. Dunn in terms of Caritas Christi and the four core principles of Caritas Christi, because all of that's kind of new and developing through the community last year. So I really am excited to carry that on. Yeah. And I'm really concerned about the health and wellness of students today, especially the caliber of students, how wonderful our students are and all the things that they do and all the pressure that they're under on a regular basis. So I'm really excited to continue to develop that program as well. So I'd say those are the two things that I care about the most right now.
And those are great things. As a father of 5, those are really important things. So I commend you on doing that. Your thoughts about the first time that you'll address the faculty and staff, and that's always kind of an interesting thing when you address. You can address them right now too if you want. But what are your thoughts about that when you step in front of them? Because that will happen pretty soon.
Next week I'll be stepping in front of them, and I'm super excited. I came from the classroom. I was a chemistry and bio teacher in high school, so I know how important their job is, and I know that they're the ones that spend the time with the students more than those of us in administration. So I really rely on them to get to know the students and let me know what's going on. So I think that will be an important message to send to them. It's a large faculty, and they need to feel like they're getting pats on the back, and they need to feel like they're valued, and they need to be supported, but they also need to achieve their dreams and set goals for themselves to improve as professionals. So I sort of feel like I can be a mentor for that too. So I think those are the two things that I'm really thinking about in terms of transitioning as a new principal here for the faculty.
Man, you're good. That's good.
I'm trying.
This is something that I think that you'll have a lot of fun at. I know there'll be a lot of challenges. High pressure school, a lot of things going on here. When you look at everything that goes on here, the arts and the sports and academics, how do you divide your time? Because as a principal, your job is not 8 to 2:30 or new hours, right? It's sometimes all day and sometimes well into the evening.
I like to make sure that students know that I care about being well balanced, but that I also don't focus on one area too much. I've always been, as a young person myself, I was always involved in the arts, whether it was orchestra or band or dancing, and so I have a great love for the arts. As a mom, I'm a soccer mom, so I love sports too, so I think I'm really going to be challenged and excited to sort of balance all of those, loves into one thing. So I want to be present to everybody, and I want to make sure that all the students know that even whatever their passion is, that I sort of support their balance and their passions and not just favor one area over the other. Yeah.
Your thoughts, you mentioned, of course, you were a teacher. When you're a student and you're looking up at that teacher, sometimes the students are nervous that first day or that first week, but really a lot of teachers are super nervous and anxious. What do you say to those teachers to kind of reverse that and say, hey, I know you're nervous, I've been there, this is what you can do? Right.
We just met with the new teachers for several days, and so we did spend some time talking about that. And I remember when I was a first-year teacher, I was in Los Angeles, and I was in my early 20s, so I was pretty young. And I remember everyone saying, you do know your subject area, you do know what you're talking about, don't doubt yourself. And I think that's important for everyone. All the students shouldn't doubt themselves, and the teachers shouldn't doubt themselves. They're here for a reason. It's a calling, it's a ministry, and they were chosen for a reason, and they should have confidence in that, whether they're a teacher or a student, right?
You just mentioned the word calling. When was the calling for you to step from a teacher into administration to a principal. And how was that journey? I know we have a short amount of time, but how was that?
It was pretty specific. I was at an all-girls Catholic high school in Los Angeles as a chemistry and bio teacher, and after my second year, the head of school said, I want you to go to Teachers College, Columbia University and do this admin program because I want you to stay in education. I don't want you to go out over to business or medical school. I want you to stay in education. And I'm like, I don't know, am I good? Or, oh, you should do this. And okay, I did. Okay, sister, you know? And so I did what sister said and never looked back, really. It just grabbed me. I mean, being there grabbed me, just like being in a school like this grabbed me. There's so many similarities. But that really, you know, I got such great information about where education can go and what difference education makes in people's lives and ultimately in our society. So it made me feel like, okay, I'm doing something important. I'm going to stick with this.
You must have known my next answer because I was going to, my next question, because you just kind of answered it. What is the most gratifying part of your job? You see young people every day. You see kids come in as freshmen, they leave as seniors. They're totally different.
Yeah.
But what is the most gratifying aspect of the job that you do?
I think the most gratifying part for me is helping people that are new to the community feel welcome and helping people that are feeling disconnected feel connected. So that's where I get most of my love for the job. Yeah. is constantly doing that, looking how to connect people and how to direct them to be happier and be connected in the community and feel part of the family and feel like this place has something to offer them.
Well, you mentioned family and community. You've invested yourself because you've moved here to Santa Margarita. And you're even going to the Sunday concert series, which is a blast, right? So you probably heard Jerry Holloway talking over there as the mayor, right? But your thoughts about being in the community now and how is things going?
It's fantastic. Yeah. It's nice to be close to work. I just want to be part and as close as I can. So I got 2 dogs at home. My kids are grown, but I have 2 dogs at home, so I got to like jump home and make sure they're okay sometimes. So I'm really glad to be close so that I can join all the activities and the fun.
We really value the relationship that you're going to bring and all the exciting things that you're going to do here at Santa Margarita. And I know that you're going to get out to the football games, you're going to get out to soccer games and the water polo in the fall. When you go out to something like that, is your objective to socialize or do you try to watch the game or kind of a little bit of both?
Yeah, I'm a little bit of into the game kind of person, so beware, like, you know, if I need a pause moment before I start talking, it's because I'm just watching the play. I'm a mom, so I'm always worried about if a kid's going to get hurt on the field or anything like that, and I tend to be a little loud because of my cheerleading days, so sorry if you hear me hollering. So sometimes I'm a little into the game, but I do think it's important as the principal to be out there just to, especially now in the first couple of years, just to get to know all of you, you know, and be present in times that aren't so structured like the school day. So I recognize that I'm going to have to get out of the game and into the people. So I'm okay with that.
You've had a great history already. I'm looking forward to getting to know you more, and I'd like to welcome you back to do this from time to time.
Oh, that would be great.
Because you're fantastic on camera, you do a great job, and you've already hit the Santa Margarita campus running, and it's so exciting to have you kind of right next door to us now.
Yeah, it is really, we're really close now.
You're in the door over. So come and use this anytime. Welcome to Santa Margarita. We're happy to have you. All right, thank you. Our new principal, Miss Cheri Wood, so can make sure you go ahead and say hello to her. She's a very welcoming person, as she is today on Eagle Insider. For Eagle Insider, for Miss Wood, I'm Paul Higgins. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.
Go Eagles.
Go Eagles, that's right.